Okay, so Mike's just doing a little prep work on the front. This is, both of us commented on this. This is the first time we've seen a jack made this way. Very interesting. Couple whalers on the other side, 2x4 and here. So this one here, it's going to make it to the wood bin, I think. So you can see without a whaler, this is the wall that had the window on camera right. You can see if you look right up at the top of it, how this 1 foot flat here is pivoted off on an angle back here. And we're going to be able to fix that with whalers. So what we're going to do is we're going to screw this wall together and we're going to add the whalers, and that'll straighten everything up, and then we'll jack it properly. Just leave some temporary jacks up on it until we're ready to go. The seam's down here, and what you do in a situation like this, Mike, how are we doing on height?
U-flat floating about a 1/4 inch.
Okay, so what we want to make sure is that we put this together, starting at the bottom, making sure that they're the same height at the top. And this is where your cat's paw comes in handy. And so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to prep a screw up here at 2 feet. And it's not going to be the permanent screw, but okay.
That's good there.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay. So how are we around 2 feet? Are we close?
2 feet, you're good.
Oh, I never did change that battery out. So I'm going to change that 2 foot screw in a minute, but basically it's going to hold the height for us until we screw the bottom in. So I'm just going to get the battery. Oh, is it? Thanks. And obviously new flat to you, yeah?
Yeah.
So-
I'm raising the old one. It's good right there.
There?
Yeah.
So what we're now doing, once Mike checked the height of it and we fix that, is we're working up at 2 foot increments and making sure the two faces are flush. So at 2 feet, Mike?
Yep. At 4 feet, the old flat needs to come toward me.
Okay. There?
A bit more. There.
So at this point, I've sunk that screw so deep that it's no longer in use. So I put in a new screw, pulled that guy out, and now I'm going to suck this together a little more. I'll probably have to do that a couple times. I think I need a C-clamp for this one, buddy.
Sure, I'm gonna put it right here.
Okay. So essentially, the screw isn't pulling these tight enough together. So and again, leverage helps us out over distance as well. Are we still good at 4?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. I can live with that.
6 is good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And the screws I'm putting them in close to the toggles, but I'm also putting them in close to the luan. If I put the screw in right at the back, again, I can pull the pine together, but that won't do us any good right at the front. I'm putting the screw in close to the front, and I'm right-handed, so I always put the screws in on the right-hand side. I don't go back and forth. I mean, it would be difficult with this being a 1 foot flat anyways, but if I always put put them in on the same side when it comes to strike mode. Thanks, Jayla.
So 8 feet pretty good.
8 feet's good, and again, I'm going to put this one underneath the toggle so I can see it from the ground.
And once we're up at the top, because I'm up here anyways, I can actually I can lever it until it's in position. I don't need James to do that. So I can make it good, and then he can just put the screw in.
Move your fingers for a minute.
Yep.
When we missed the screw.
I'm trying to get that one up. Or,
Now, there's a loose screw inside there.
I can see, yeah, you can see the head. If you pass me a drill.
No, it's not going down.
Oh, okay.
I think we'll just leave that one in there. Oh, do you want to take that off?
Yeah, you want to pass me a hammer? It's close.
Yeah, okay. I can also reach right over the top and just feel that that is fine.
Cute.
That was loud. I just don't want to put that back in with my other screws. All right. You can, I think Mike showed this earlier, if there's a screw sticking out and you can't get at it, if it's sandwiched in and it's sticking out, you hammer on a screw and the screw 9 times out of 10 will just snap off underneath the surface of the wood.
But
So-
you can't do that with nails.
No, nails are pretty good at bending. That's what they do. So, let's,
You just said doo-doo on the film.
I said doo-doo. All right.
So there's one more trick that we can do here. James is going to be putting one more flat right
Come
here.
here.
Thank you. And I can see right away that this flat is actually floating. So before I even have to go and get a cat's paw and try and level them all, I'm just going to take 2 cedar shims and slide them so they're half under that flat until it's nice and tight. And now the next flat is just going to sit on top of this right here, and they're going to be nice and level or flush.
So with this flat, the Luans come away here and on that second toggle there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it sit away a little bit. And getting glue underneath there. My preferred glue bottle has a very pointy tip. And that one doesn't, so I can't really readily get in there. So, then what I do, So, that's just a little repair job on that flat. It'll give them a couple more years in this world. Again, these flats, those 2 would make it. They're actually not in bad shape. The rest of these would never get used in a studio. They're all too beaten up.